We're thankful for you. Premier Heating and Air is thankful for you and now offering a $2,000 rebate on a new system, plus a $2,000 tax credit on qualifying systems. Call Premier Heating and Air today or log on to premierishere.com and experience a Premier difference today. No service call fees with repairs. For a 99-cent Premier Club membership has awesome perks, including no service call fee with repairs. Get details today from Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
All right, welcome back to the East Lawrence High School Falcons Coaches Show with Coach Hicks. Appreciate you being here.
Always, Travis. Appreciate you being here with us also.
Yes, sir. My name's Travis Bowen. We took the week off. We do apologize if you were looking for that. Had some emergencies come up, but we're back here with you today, so we appreciate you tuning in. So last week we headed up I-16 up there to Northeast and played a really strong team, a team that was looking at only 2 losses on the year towards the top of our region. And the Falcons were set to go. I think they had an okay game, a strong game. Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about one thing I noticed as a fan. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to the game, but I watched the highlights. We saw Mr. Bryson out there.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Bryson starting there at quarterback. You know, what was the decision? What was the prep? What did all that look like?
Well, one thing that we told our kids during the week was that this is what a great opportunity, a huge opportunity is for our program to play a team that's ranked like this. The last time we played a ranked team, we got a win. You know what I mean? These guys played for the state championship up in Atlanta last year, so you know they brought back a lot of starters and whatnot. And it was just, I told the guys, it was just an awesome opportunity for us to prove that our program is still growing and they're going to have to come and play us. And I thought we did an awesome job of playing up there. At halftime, the score was actually 15-8. And our kids were excited about the way they played. They were excited about, especially defensively. I thought we did an awesome job. Coach Selby and that crew did a great job of putting together a game plan to be able to go in and get to the quarterback, which we did 7 sacks in the first half and that type of thing. But offensively for us, we just really felt like with the quarterbacks being kind of inconsistent, a lot of them having injuries and that type of thing, that the next person up got to be somebody with what we call, you hear a lot of people say this about quarterbacks, got moxie, got attitude, has leadership ability. And when we said it, we knew that the guy would be Bryson Hazley. Bryson's played quarterback since he was 6 years old, played at the middle school on the the city championship down there when those guys won down there. And the big thing about Bryson is, and I know every coach on our staff is going to agree to this, you're not going to find a more dedicated, hard-working kid that will do whatever you ask him to do. You think about it just across the board. He's on every special teams. He plays corner, he plays safety, he's played wide receiver, he's played slot, and now he's going to play quarterback. So again, it was just something we just felt like, and Coach Jackson, to his credit, Coach Jamie Jackson, a former Falcon, said, Coach, we need to move Bryson now and let him get some reps. And we thought about it for a while, and then we were just like, no, he's so valuable at wide receiver. We're going to leave him at wide receiver. And then it just came down to a point where we had so many guys hurt and different things going on. Okay, let's try it. Let's see how it looks. And I thought he did a really, really good job under some really strenuous situations, knowing that the playoffs was on the line. But that never fazed him. Did a great job of picking up what the coaches were putting down and just went in there with a great attitude. And I thought he played well.
Yeah, and it's been a joy this year to watch Bryson play. He's been making great plays on defense. He had some of the most impressive plays with some fumble recoveries for huge yardage. Great catches there and yak yardage on wide outside, and it was great to see him there back at quarterback. Like Coach was saying, this is the same class that won the region championship. What is it, 3 years ago?
3 years ago. Yeah.
Him and Major, and so it was good to see him get an opportunity. And what's great about it is we got a couple more years, right? With
exactly.
Him. So that's exciting news. And so
and he had 2 interceptions the other night.
Oh, wow.
Playing quarterback and then came back, played corner and got 2 interceptions. Again, just speaks to the kind of kid that he actually is, man. I'm proud of him for stepping up and accepting the challenge. A lot of kids can't do that. They can't. A lot of kids can't come in and say, "Yeah, coach, I'll play quarterback," which is the toughest position on the field. The one person that's going to touch the ball every play is the center and the quarterback.
Yep.
And the responsibility is always on that guy that's the signal caller. So we're proud of what he did.
Yeah, and that offense, it's a little more pro style, a little more college ready. It's not your traditional turn around and hand it off. And so
Correct.
for someone to step in, a 10th grader there to be able to maintain and really had a shot at winning the game,
Correct.
15-8 at halftime. You got to love that on one of the top ranked teams in the region. Yeah. But what we'll get into later, we'll mention it a little bit later in our show today, but we'll talk a little bit more about it next week. We're actually in the playoffs, so it's going to be exciting to see what we do there in the quarterback room.
Excited about that.
Yep,
Excited
and
about
so
that.
we hope Bryson gets another opportunity. He'll be out there regardless, I know.
Oh, yeah.
At some
No doubt.
position.
No doubt.
So we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back, we're going to look at some highlights from last week as we traveled up to Macon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Perry at Williamson's Bakery, a proud supporter of Dublin and Lawrence County athletics since 1965. From donuts to cupcakes and cookies to eclair, we have everything to satisfy your sweet tooth. We even have treats for your dogs. So when Friday rolls around, don't forget to stop by and pick up some stuff for that late afternoon tailgate. So remember, go Raiders, go Crusaders, go Falcons, and go Irish. You can find us on Facebook, or you can stop by and see us at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, or give us a call at 478-272-3344.
Since we were founded, the Houston Clinic has sought to provide the most advanced orthopedic services available to men, women, and children of all ages and all walks of life. And today, Dr. Gay and Dr. Richter continue the tradition of service in the Lawrence County communities. From our sports teams through every facet of this community, the Houston Clinic is not only proud to serve you, we deem it an honor. The Houston Clinic, 100 Medical Drive, Suite 400 in Dublin. Matt Hatchett, representative for Lawrence County, is proud to support our local high schools, our East Orange Falcons, Trinity Crusaders, the Dublin High Fighting Irish, the West Lawrence Raiders. Matt Hatchett, representative for Lawrence County. Go team!
Hello fans, Ben Knight for Farmer State Bank. Friday night football and Farmer State Bank. As easy as FSB. Dedication, hustle, trust, commitment, and teamwork. Giving our all every day, just as our local football teams do every Friday night. Join us at Farmer State Bank and support your local team. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Georgia Pools is your authorized dealer of RecTech grills. From smoking to searing, RecTech grills do it all. So come into Georgia Pools today and grab life by the horns. We also carry all the Yeti products you could need. Coolers, tumblers, cups, and more. Find all of this and more at Georgia Pools. Call 478-275-3607 today or come on in to 1201 Hillcrest Parkway in Dublin. Georgia Pools, your authorized RecTech dealer.
All right, welcome back, fans. We're going to take a look at some of the highlights from last week here.
Yeah, of course, we went up to Thompson Stadium to play Northeast. And again, those guys got a great football team. Coach Wiggins had one, but I was really proud of where our kids played. And when you watch some of these highlights, you're gonna see our kids. There's no backup in our kids. There's no backing down. Our future's very, very bright. Like I say all the time, we're under construction. But even when you see us play top-ranked teams in 1A, and that our region, I think, is one of the top regions with 7 teams getting into the playoffs, you see our kids are competitive. The way we call our plays and the way we compete. From a coaching standpoint to a player standpoint, I just think it's awesome. I tell you what, Norion had a great game, and I'll tell you the other guy that's coming out of his shell a little bit is Legion Mack. Legion Mack had some big runs for us in the power and gap scheme game, and they had some great plays. I think he had a sack on defense. So again, you see guys late in the season. You can depend on a guy like Norion here. You see him running the ball here, make plays for you. But then you get those young guys that seem to be coming out of their shell a little bit. J.J. Wright a little bit, and Legion Mack. And tell you what, Jackson Thomas had a really, really good game for us. playing defensively. And then, of course, you see Bryson here. You see what a great athlete the guy really is, man. He's got, like you say, he got moxie, get rid of the ball. He doesn't mind running the football. He's a strong kid, and you'll see him on both sides of the ball. Had a really, really good game offensively and defensively. I was really happy what we did up front, too. The way that we forced the ball, you know, had a couple of interceptions, 2 by Bryson. That's Jackson Thomas right there making a play. We just really just got in the backfield a lot versus Northeast, man, with stunts and with blitzes, and you'll see that our guys, again, this is one of the top teams at one end. Our kids are playing at a very, very high level. Jason did a good job of punting the ball the whole night, and I'm not going to be surprised when somebody's going to offer that young man an opportunity to go punt the ball at the next level. But it always look good, like we always talk about, is to flip the field. But again, when you start watching some of the things that we did defensively and some of the stuff that we did offensively, you know that everything sooner or later is going to come the way we want it to, you know. But right now, we're happy to have an opportunity to be in the playoffs. But then we got to expound on the good play, the way that we played Friday night, and get ready, because it's got to be 1-0 right now. Mm-hmm. You got to have a 1-0 mindset. You know, everything is win or go home type attitude. So practices need to be that way. But again, when you watch some of the highlights here, you notice and you see that our kids were playing at a very high level, man. The way we, you know, commanded the line of scrimmage. They weren't able to really run the ball on us too much. We gave up a little bit in the passing game late in the game, but again, the way that our guys played the line of scrimmage, I thought was really good, and the way that our coaches put together a great scheme to be able to pressure these guys. First string quarterback went out in the first half. They brought the second guy in, and here's Bryson going up, getting one, his second one of the night, that night, with an interception there. And then again, just the way our guys played, you know, a lot. You just can't say enough about our kids. The resiliency and the way that they do things. The records goes out the window. I told them that this playoff football time, so records go out the window. So you got to have a 1-0 mentality. You got to go 1-0 at practice, and you got to go 1-0 mentality-wise when you get ready to go on the field.
Yeah, and what I like about those plays is you saw a defense that was getting after it all night long.
Oh, yeah.
You never had a slowdown, like you said earlier. You never had anybody playing timid. They were going after it. It was great to see, again, that offense just be in the backfield all night long. So, and that field there, for those that are watching right now, that field has been good to us, right? We got some big wins last year up there against Central, and we go up there. We didn't get the win this time, but we got some things to build off of for Heard County in a couple weeks. So let's take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll talk about our preparation for the playoffs.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $2,500.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment.
Hey, it's Stephanie again here at Shamrock Honda Kawasaki CF Motos, and I wanted to tell you about our CF Moto 4x4s. Perfect to get you in the deer stand or in your deer blind, and excellent once you kill that big buck to get it out of the woods. We have them in a variety of colors, including camouflage, emerald green, and reds. Come see us today for our full lineup of CF Moto 4x4s at 106 Savannah Avenue, East Dublin, Georgia. 478-272-4563.
Hi, I'm Bobby McCarthy.
And I'm Kyle Gerard with A+ Flooring and Construction. We're here today to support all our local football teams. It takes teamwork to be successful. And here at A+ Flooring and Construction, our team is the greatest team there is.
And our team is here to serve you all over Middle Georgia, from Warner Robins to Macon to Statesboro, and we'd love to serve you.
So y'all come see us at both our locations, in Dublin or in Eastman, or give us a call. In Dublin at 478-676-2662, or you can call us in Eastman at 478-559-1280. We look forward to seeing you.
Come shop with us.
We have natural gas all over town.
Get yourself a natural gas tankless water heater and save space.
And have endless hot water.
Natural gas is more efficient than electricity.
And it's lighter than air.
When you install natural gas appliances,
You can get rebates up to $1,500.
The City of Dublin will finance you up to $10,000.
For 60 months at 0% interest.
use natural gas for all your outdoor cooking. It's a luxury.
We're on call 24/7.
You'll call us and we'll be there.
Whether you're building a home or starting a business, City of Dublin Natural Gas has you covered.
We serve commercial and residential gas all across town.
Finish the drill with natural gas. Call your gas guys at 478-277-5048.
All right, welcome back, fans. Thanks for sticking around. So, like Coach already hinted at, we talked about it earlier, we're going to be heading up to Heard County actually next week. So not this Friday, next Friday. Right. But before we get into talking about them, which we'll mostly do next week, tell us a little bit about how this 32-team playoff, how was it set up, and how were we able to make it in there? Because a lot of people I've talked about said, oh, you only got 3 wins. How'd you make the playoffs? So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, basically what you're looking at, you're talking about 1A and 3A. It's done a little bit differently, and I think they did that the last couple of years to get an idea of what it would look like. And what you want to do is try to get the best teams into the playoff situation. To be one of the 32 is a blessing. We're very happy about that. And people say, man, oh, Coach, you got 3 wins. How'd you get into the playoffs? It's simple. It's strength of schedule. You know, who have you played? Even points when you beat somebody at their place comes into play with that. I think that, and I know a lot of people some people might disagree, and some people who have a little bit of common understanding it's the truth, is that we are the SEC of Division 1A football. And at the end of the day, if you play great competition, it weighs a lot when it comes to being able to go into and grab that formula that the Georgia High School uses, because they use a formula to figure out what 32 teams are going to get in. We had a huge win against Ace. That was a ranked team at the time, one of the top teams in our region, who had just beat Dodge, which was big. And kind of threw everything in kind of a flux with our region, because now everybody's kind of going at everybody there. Everybody's got an opportunity to win on any given Friday. You know who the top teams were in our region, but then when you see people kind of taper off or lose a game, that means that a lot of times you got an opportunity to get in. And so, again, we played good enough and well enough against our region teams to where once you put it into that formula for 1A, that we came out and were one of those top 32 teams. So we're happy about that. The whole goal, and this is why I did not say congratulations to the guys, because that's the goal. The goal is to get to the postseason. And once you get to the postseason, it's a 1-0 mindset. You know, it's a brand new season. Whether you won 10 straight or whether you won 3. The opportunity that you have to get into the playoffs and to represent your school, to represent this community and to represent your program is huge. So now, you know, as you get to the end of the season, you know, you've got injuries, you got different things that come into play, some things that were not there earlier are now there. And so you got an opportunity. I told the guys, we got to be in the moment. We cannot take this opportunity and look at it lightly. We got to get ready. One thing that Georgia High School did do was they decided to play this game on the 14th, the first playoff game on the 14th. So now you got a whole 2 weeks to kind of get ready for what you got to go out there and do. And hopefully that'll help with the preparation and will help us be able to go over to Heard County in Franklin, Georgia, and put on a great football game. I'm excited about it. We've had a couple of great days of practice. I'm excited about what we can do against them and to see how our guys perform. But more importantly, I'm excited for our seniors. They don't have to put their helmets and shoulder pads up. They get an opportunity to go to the playoffs. They get an opportunity to play again with each other. I was telling Caleb Jackson and Norian King and all the seniors, I was like, man, we got a couple of more weeks that we can spend with each other as a football program. And don't take that lightly that you have this opportunity. I've seen teams that come in as a lower ranked team and then end up playing for a state championship or getting the opportunity to light a fire up under their program. And that's what we really feel like is going to happen with our program, is that this is just going to continue to light a fire for those young guys who are still here. And then let's try to send these seniors out with a great finish.
Yeah, and I love what you're saying there, and it's got to be exciting for these young men. You know, we have a couple tough losses towards the end of the year. Tough loss on senior night. Then we go up to Northeast. We, you know, again, no moral victories, but we put up a good fight.
We did.
And now we got an opportunity to go play some more football. Sure. So everybody's 0-0 right now.
That's right. New season.
You know, no matter if it's Heard County, which is technically 10-0 on the previous season, but as it stands right now, we beat them, they're out. And that's the way we got to focus.
That's right.
And so, before we end the show, Coach, next week we'll talk more details about Heard County, which is going to be in Heard County at Heard County High School at 7:30 on the 14th. What does the prep look like when you have 2 weeks to prepare for a team? Is there a whole lot different, or what's going on in our prep right now?
It's a little different that first week because everything is about implementation. You know, you try to, as a coach, you're constantly watching film, trying to see if you can find chinks in the armor. Trying to figure out, you know, what's going to work, what's not, and that. So this week gives you the opportunity to say, okay, let's try this. And if it's not working, we can take that out and implement something else, or let's just lessen what we got. And then you can rep that type of thing. So to be able to have 2 weeks, I think is awesome for preparation, getting your kids ready. What can your kids grasp this? Can they grab that part of it? What look good, what don't look good? Now I got a whole another week to say, okay, I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to put this in. This looks good. Let's roll. We got a game plan. Let's get it done. But a lot of it for coaches and for players is a lot of film study, a lot of recognition, extra reps, which is always good that we'll actually get. But then also we have a couple of guys. Jeremiah Rozier was out last week with a little ankle deal. So you got a couple of guys who've been a little bit banged up a little bit, and now they can get themselves back together. And I'm excited about that. But again, most important thing is I get to spend a little bit more time. We, as a staff and our team, get to spend a little bit more time with our seniors.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And really what fired me up is after the tough loss versus Jefferson County, I heard some of the guys on the sideline, and they were not very happy about what happened. And I'm really happy now for them. They got another chance here to play in the playoffs. We haven't been to the playoffs in some time. I don't know. I mean, it's been years. And like we just said, it's back to even. Everybody's back to even. It's a level playing field. Here's an opportunity to go to Heard County and prove who we are. So next week we'll get back together and we'll talk a little bit more detail about Heard County, what we can expect to see. So make sure you tune in next week. And again, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you watching, fans. We'll see you next week.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and cooling unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new Amana, offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Call Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff at Allen's Heating and Cooling, your Amana dealer. Amana lasts and lasts and lasts.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at W. Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From Moen to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At W. Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
Fairview Fitness Center, open 24/7 with staffed hours available every day. Fairview Fitness Center, serving our community for over 30 years. Push your fitness further with our gym facilities, fitness classes, freestyle areas, and more. Join today and see the benefits of a healthy life. All new members are provided with a complete health assessment upon request, and new members are provided with a fitness orientation to familiarize themselves with exercise equipment, all by one of our staff exercise physiologists. For more information, call 353-1900. Visit us at 200 Industrial Boulevard behind Fairview Hospital or log on to fairviewfitness.com.
Friendly Gus is fuel-good food. Whether you're grabbing a quick cup of coffee on your way to work or filling up for a big road trip, Friendly Gus will be there to make sure you have what you need. And with over 20 locations, a Friendly Gus store is always nearby. So stop by Friendly Gus today. And don't forget to shop Cochran Brothers Cash and Carry for all your bulk item needs. Come by today and see why Friendly Gus has been serving Middle Georgia for over 100 years.